So it's kind of starting to feel like the entire internet is turning into one big shopping app, which is pretty annoying. Every time you go online, you are constantly bombarded with all of these videos of come shopping with me as I show you all of the different things that you need to buy because they're so cute. So at the end of 2023, I had to go shopping at Target and I randomly decided to narrate my video, but to explain why I wasn't purchasing things. And I called this de-influencing. This video was my response to all of these videos that are telling you all of the millions of different things that you desperately need. The video ended up becoming super popular, and so I turned it into a series. The following is a collection of my first month of de-influencing videos. There will definitely be more coming, and definitely feel free to tell me in the comments which stores you would prefer to see me de-influence next. Come with me to do a Target haul, except we are de-influencing ourselves. I instantly fell in love with this Care Bear and Hello Kitty sweatshirt, but the truth is, I have enough sweatshirts. I don't need this. I love the Valentine's Day stuff so much, but I have a cardigan that's similar enough to this that I don't need both. I love these pillows, but the truth is, I always end up taking my pillows off the couch. And here's the one singular thing I actually came here for. These cookie stamps are so cute, but when am I gonna make cookies with these? Probably never. I love these aesthetic candles, but then I'm never gonna burn them because they're too pretty, so they're just gonna sit there and gather dust. This honey pot is so cute, but it's so much easier to just keep the honey in its original container and it's less cleanup. I love this little roller skate, but I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be used for. Is it a planter? A vase? Well, I don't know, so I'm not gonna get it. Okay, I actually love this, and I drink tea with tea bags a lot, and it's only $1, so what the hell, I'll get this one. This is so cute, but I already have a metal tea steeper that works perfectly well, and I don't need to. Again, the decorative pillows. They're so cute, but I always end up taking them off my couch because they get in the way when I want to sit. Side note, this brand fucking sucks. These are gross. Okay, I totally need these electronic LED taper candles, right? Wrong. No, I don't. Okay, this one was actually so hard because this Plant Lady mug is so cute, but I have enough mugs. I don't even have room for any more mugs. I don't need it. So in the end, here's what I got. The charging cable I came in for, this cute little tea bag holder that was $1, and a pack of gum. And that's it, because fuck overconsumption. I am so happy that my de-influencing anti-haul video resonated with so many people, so let's do another one. Today I'm going to Kohl's specifically because they have a Sephora and I want to get my little birthday month freebie. And I just know that Kohl's is gonna have a really cute Valentine's Day collection right up front because they always put their holiday stuff right up front. And I'm such a sucker for pink and heart themed things, but I'm sticking to my guns, okay? We are de-influencing ourselves. Overconsumption is out. We are not buying shit we don't need in 2024. This little heart basket is so cute, but let's be real. How useful is a basket that's this shallow, really? Yeah, okay, this is super cute, but I don't even have enough space for all the knickknacks I already have. Also, that'll be a bitch to dust. Okay, I almost caved to this pillow, but then I remembered I don't like having decorative pillows on my couch. I thought these were so cute, but then I picked them up and they're literally just plastic. It's just more plastic garbage. Who needs these? Okay, this is another thing I almost caved at, but then I realized, you know what? I can make this myself with construction paper. It won't be hard. And it'll cost me way less than 15 bucks. Okay, so I was first drawn to this candle just because of how glittery it was, and I'm a sucker for glitter. But then I took a closer look at it, and there's glitter in the candle, which means that when the candle burns, the glitter will burn and release plastic fumes into the air. This tiny candle was super cute and smelled nice, but it was $8. No thanks. This little village was so cute, but check this shit out. Look at that. Do you see all the glitter coming off that? Like, look at my hand right now. Oh my god. This thing would make my house a glitter nightmare. So here's what I ended up actually getting. First of all, a highlighting brush, which was on sale for $8, and I actually really need a new brush like this because my old one is old and crusty, and probably full of bacteria. Then I got my birthday freebie, and also this really cute crayon-themed candle, which was on sale for $4. It smells really nice, and I plan on reusing the cup once it's burned out. One of my goals for this year is to learn how to make my own candles. So my total cost was $12 for 2 items I will absolutely use, and my freebie. Let's go shopping at Target, except we're de-influencing ourselves because overconsumption is out. Here are the items I'm here for today: a micro USB cable and a new pour over because I tragically broke mine. Okay, I am so weak for pastels and florals, so let's see how my willpower stands in this section. This is so cute, but the glass is so thin. This is gonna break so easily. I absolutely love these tea party supplies, but let's be real. When am I ever gonna use these? That's right, never. Someone commented on my last Target video saying they bought this and it broke almost immediately, so glad I didn't buy that the first time. Oh look, more adorable garbage that's just gonna take up space in my house. These are really cute, but this shape would just be a nightmare to clean, so I'm gonna say no thanks to that. The irony of this book being in the cheap garbage section at the front of the store is not lost on me. It's an add to cart kind of day. Not if I have anything to say about it. Okay, so I actually really loved this lip thing, but I couldn't figure out what I would use it for. It's not really the right shape to use as a planter or a pencil holder, and I realized that since I was spending so long trying to figure out what I would use it for, that means I don't need it. I actually almost got one of these power strips because they are so adorable, but I already have a power strip that works perfectly fine. And is it worth $5 to replace a working item with one that's just slightly cuter? In this instance, I decided no. Guys, don't buy these. Just reuse your pasta sauce jars like God intended. This purse was so cute from a distance, but let's take a closer look. Look at those wrinkles. This is horrible construction, and this fabric is so cheap and plastic. I give this about 2 wears before the blue starts to peel off. No thank you. Oh God, the Barbie sweatshirts. God, this was a really hard one for me because I absolutely love this, but not only do I not need more sweatshirts, I don't even have room to put all the sweatshirts I already have. So as much as it pained me, I left this behind. Okay, I really loved this charm belt, but let's take a quick look at the tag. Iron and zinc. Yeah, this cute gold color, this is not gonna last. This is gonna tarnish and oxidize so quickly. Okay, I actually really love this bow, but let's take a look at the price tag. Do I love it? $8? No, I do not. Okay, so immediately loved this rose dress, but again, let's take a closer look at the construction. You can already see how this cheap polyester is starting to wrinkle. This dress is gonna wrinkle so much, and it's gonna fall apart in the wash. So even though it's cute, is it worth 35 of my hard-won dollars? That's an easy no. I really liked this, but I didn't really feel the need to buy it. Sometimes it's actually enough just to pick up something and admire it for a moment before putting it back and moving on. This bag was literally made out of plastic tinsel. This is another level of microplastic shedding, holy shit. I really like this necklace, but honestly, I just don't have any interest in buying fast fashion jewelry anymore. As a jewelry artist myself, I would rather save up my money and buy a piece made with high quality materials by an actual artist. Honestly, the more I do these de-influencing trips, the easier it becomes. This stuff doesn't even appeal to me anymore because all I see is a bunch of cheap polyester made poorly that's gonna fall apart in the wash and then never biodegrade. Okay, and here's the cable I came here for. Look at that empty cart. Isn't that so satisfying? Taking a moment here to look at the dolls, I'm not planning on buying anything, I'm just appreciating them. I prefer to customize dolls anyway, so I almost never buy them new, but it's still fun to look. Allowing myself to window shop for things I have no intention of buying turns the whole experience into more about looking at stuff than actually making any purchases. And I feel less like I'm missing out when I don't buy anything. However, I would sell my firstborn child to get a human-sized version of this coat. Okay, so I'm in the coffee maker aisle and they don't seem to have a pour over, which is really annoying because that's the main thing I came here for today, but oh well. If I ever won the lottery, I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. These speckled plant pots were really cute, but I have a rule about planters. I don't buy them unless I already have an idea for what plant is going to go inside them. I remembered that I'm running low on toilet paper, so I went to grab some of that. And I also decided to see if they have some of my favorite chips, and they did, so I got a couple. I was drawn to this shelf because of all of the cute colors, but then I took a closer look and realized this is all garbage. I don't actually want any of this. Okay, so I'm back home and here's what I got. The charging cable I came in for, some toilet paper, and my favorite chips. And that's it. What store should I de-influence next? Get in, loser. We're going de-influencing. I hate this. There's nothing I actually need here, but I've been seeing a lot of influencing videos about all the cute Valentine's Day shit they have, so let's check it out. These pillows are cute, but they are flimsy and thin, and this fabric is going to shed. Isn't it ironic that the original point of reusable cups like these was to reduce waste, and now there's a bajillion of them? This is cute and has no purpose. It's just gonna take up space. If you guys haven't guessed, I love heart-shaped bags, but this is literally like Spirit Halloween quality. There's approximately 0 chance that this is real jade. This is so cute, but you can find fake plants like this at literally every thrift store for cheaper. Okay, I actually really love this planter, but you guys know my rule. I don't buy planters unless I already have a plant planned for them. Does anyone else just get like a really bad taste in their mouth when they see like social justice stuff made by giant corporations that don't give a shit about us? These exercise pants would not last through a single Zumba class. This is cute, but then I went to touch it and it's just like cheap and scratchy feeling. Must-haves. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, I don't think I must have any of this stuff. Okay, this was the first item I actually considered buying because I do need a new neck pillow, but then I picked it up and it's so flimsy. Like, this would not support my neck at all. This was another item I did consider buying, but I just use my hands to wash my brushes and it works fine. I love this print, but let's do a little touch test. Yeah, it feels like tissue paper. Like if I got it wet, it would just dissolve. If they're making hygiene products that are this cheap, I can't imagine what sort of fillers are in them. These can't be good for your skin. Perfume is meant to be a luxury item. I only have 3 and I saved up for each one. I would rather have a few high quality ones than a bunch of cheap ones. These are cute, but the thought that occurred to me while I was looking at these was not every item I own needs to be aesthetically pleasing. Sometimes they can just be practical. I actually really loved this butterfly door hook, but I don't have a door for it to go on, so I didn't buy it. I actually almost bought this because I have been wanting one of these like disco mushrooms for a while. I've seen them on Instagram. But then, of course, as always, I took a closer look, and then I saw this. Yep, that's the styrofoam showing through. No thanks. Another really cute item, but as always, let's take a closer look. Yep, it's already scratching off. I saw this in some influencers' cute stuff you need at Five Below video, and I actually loved it, but as always, let's take a closer look. I can see that the entire thing is made out of styrofoam, and you can actually see the styrofoam peeking through the disco tiles. I'm pretty confident I could actually make a nicer looking version of this myself. This dolphin plushie was so cute, but I have to find space for the plushies I already have before I buy any more. I loved this, but I could not figure out what the point of it is. I really loved this, but I have about 50 unused notebooks sitting at home, so I very reluctantly put it back. This ice cream cup was so cute, but I kept thinking about washing it, and I just feel like water is going to get inside that cavity and make it look really gross. Think about how long it takes to sew an item of clothing, and then think about selling that item of clothing for $5. Then think about the profit margin Five Below is taking from that. It's literally impossible to make clothing this cheap without using sweatshop labor. And this poor quality clothing is made with the expectation that it will eventually end up in a landfill. I honestly thought that Five Below would be a real test of my willpower because of the influencing videos I've been seeing online, but seeing this stuff in person made me realize that it's all garbage and I don't want any of it. This was my easiest de-influencing trip so far. I left empty-handed and it wasn't even hard. Okay, so I've done Target, Kohl's, and Five Below. What store should I de-influence next? The most recent video in my de-influencing series was at Five Below, and the reasons that I gave for skipping over a bunch of items were their incredibly poor quality. And I got a lot of comments like this, it's Five Below, what do you expect? If you want higher quality items, go to a different store. And I just wanted to take a moment to address this. When I go to Five Below, I'm not expecting high quality items. I know that. It's Five Below. But I'm not expecting like garbage quality items. Like some of the items that I saw there were literally made out of styrofoam and already falling apart, or already had scratches on them just from being on display, or were made out of fabric so thin it felt like if I rubbed it too hard between my fingers, it would disintegrate. I don't shop regularly at Five Below, but I used to go there when I was a teenager because it is a very affordable place for a teenager. And it wasn't like this. You know, it was cheap and it was low quality, but it wasn't like disposable quality. Do you know what I mean? So many brands, especially ones that were already making things that are like the cheap or affordable version of things, have gotten so shitty in the past few years. We even have a word for it now, which is enshittification, which I wish I could take credit for, but I can't. Stuff from stores like these used to be able to last you a solid 5 years before it wore out. Now, I feel like a lot of the stuff, you're lucky if it lasts a single year. And as you can see in that video, some of that stuff wasn't even lasting long enough to leave the store. There are a lot of like necessities and practical items that I think are great for getting at places like Five Below. Things like tweezers, a hairbrush, you know, microfiber towels, like stuff like that. I would definitely get at a place like Five Below or the Dollar Tree. I didn't buy any the other day because I just don't need anything like that right now. But when it comes to frivolous purchases like decoration or, you know, fun clothing, accessories, stuff like that, I personally would rather not spend any money and not have the thing at all than spend a little amount of money and have a super shitty cheap version of it. Sometimes you have to buy the cheap version because it's something that you like can't not have. Like, I always buy stuff like hand soap and, you know, aluminum foil at places like the dollar store. But if I'm gonna treat myself, I would rather not buy anything than buy something that's like literally already falling apart. And I know not everyone feels that way, and that's fine. This is just how I feel. The point of my de-influencing series isn't to shame people for buying inexpensive things. It's to help us all rethink all of the unnecessary purchases we are being influenced into buying. My videos are a direct response to people being like, oh my god, you need to have all of these, you know, little useless, frivolous items from these places because they're cute and trendy. Over the past 5 years or so, companies have been trying to get away with giving us increasingly lower quality stuff while not lowering the price at all. And personally, I'm not okay with that. My last de-influencing video was at Five Below, and apparently a lot of people thought it was being a bit too harsh, so I decided to give them another shot, but this time I traveled a little bit farther so I could go to the big one. Do you already have a water bottle that fits your needs? You don't need another one. Let's go. I thought this dress was really cute, but the fabric was really thin and very stretchy and almost see-through, and this is like a bodycon dress, so like I know that if I wear this, it's going to show literally everything I have on underneath, and I don't feel comfortable with that. This is cute, but I tried it on and it was uncomfortable, so I'll never wear it. I really like this tote bag, but then I remembered that tote bags are literally the last thing I need more of, since you can get them for free from so many places. I have about 1 million, so I definitely don't need this. Okay, I actually love these, and I think these would go with so many outfits that I own. I would definitely wear these regularly. I am hesitant about the gold jewelry because in my experience, fake gold tends to discolor and oxidize way more often than fake silver. I know these are super trendy right now, and I purposefully avoid things that are currently trendy because then they're gonna be uncool in a couple months and I'll be stuck with them. This just makes me depressed, especially knowing how many like 11-year-olds shop here. This is super cute, but I just feel like after a few washes, the little cloud loofahs are gonna fall off the rainbow. A bunch of people in my comments said they really loved this perfume in particular, and I wanted to smell it, but there were no testers, so I'll just have to take your word for it. Smells like pseudoscience. This is the exact type of toothbrush I like to use, and this is a really good price for them, so I'm gonna grab one of those. Hey, did you guys know you can make one of these for free? Yeah, it's called making a hot cup of tea and then leaning over it. I'm not looking to fill any gaps in my makeup collection, so I'm just gonna skip over this entire section. I'm letting my needs tell me what to shop for, not the items in the store. I can definitely find canvas sneakers at the thrift store that are higher quality than this at the same price. I loved this glittery pillow, but then I thought about actually sitting on it, and I feel like these things would just like poke me in the back and it'd be really uncomfortable, and I just know it would get on my nerves. This mushroom pillow was so cute, but then I thought about what I would actually use it for. Where would it go? This isn't really the type of pillow that you can like actually sit on, so it would just be decorative, and then I'd have to remove it every time I actually want to sit. And when I take a closer look, it's kind of patchy, and I don't know how I feel about that. So I actually was really tempted by these macaron pillows because they're adorable, and they actually are like a good shape, like for just being a pillow. But then I thought about it and realized that I only really wanted them if I was gonna get the full set of 3. And am I really willing to spend nearly $17 on pillows I don't need? Today the answer is no. This is so much fun, and I actually was already thinking about buying a new whiteboard for my to-do list. This would be perfect for that. I did love the accidental lesbian pride blanket, but it was $12, so I didn't get it. This was cute, but it was kind of too small to be an actually useful trash can. I was tempted by this, but then I realized that in like a couple weeks, it's just gonna turn into more garbage for me to throw away. This craft paper is so cute, and these would actually be perfect for like using as backdrops when I take product photos for my shop, so I think I'm gonna get this. Do you guys remember this notebook? Okay, well, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and then I realized maybe I actually do really want it. Sometimes that's the best way to decide if you really want something, is to walk away from it for a while and then see how you feel. Is anyone actually buying merch for this movie? Like, I haven't spoken to a single person who liked this film. This is cute, but look how gross the pen is already, and it's literally already breaking. This is really cute, but I already have a lot of pens. I don't need my pens to be cute. I just need them to write. Ew. What the fuck? For things that are around $5, I'll ask myself the question, would I rather have this or a latte? And a lot of the time, the answer is that I'd rather have a latte. Is there anyone out there who actually likes Smarties this much? This is cute. I'd rather have a latte though. And of course, we all know what Five Below is really best at. Snacks. So here's what I got. A pack of craft paper, a notebook, a whiteboard for writing my to-do list, a pair of earrings that I know I'll get a lot of wear from, toothbrushes, and a snack, which I've already started eating. Well, that's it for Five Below. What store should I de-influence next? You guys have been begging me to de-influence TJ Maxx, so let's do it. Here's what I'm looking for today. A new bath towel, a cute notepad I can use to write my grocery lists, and maybe sweatpants if I can find a good pair. To make things a little stricter, I'm only allowed to take what I can fit in this backpack. Okay, so they've got the cute Valentine's Day stuff right up front, and you guys know I'm a sucker for pink and hearts, so let's check it out. Honestly, there wasn't really anything that I wanted. This was cute, but like, I just don't love it enough to buy it. I loved this strawberry bracelet, but I know myself and I'm just not a bangle person. I love Betsy Johnson, but I didn't see anything that I needed to take home with me. Just a reminder that crochet cannot be done by machine. This was made by hand, and I doubt the person who made it was paid fairly. Oh, this is cute. Never mind, it's already broken. I've been looking for a good pair of Mary Janes on Poshmark and Depop, and these were actually super cute, so I thought I'd check them out. But then I took a look at the price, and yeah, the ones I've been looking at on Poshmark are about half as much as this, so no thanks. This caught my eye because I know that Frye is a really high quality brand, and this is genuine leather, which I love, but it's not my style, so I'm gonna leave it for someone else to find. Do you really need a Barbie branded curling wand? No, you just need a curling wand that works. This makeup case was so cute, but I already have makeup storage that works for me, and I don't have a good reason to replace it with a cuter version. One very strict rule I have for myself is that I never buy items just because the disposable packaging is cute. The cute part is just gonna end up in the trash. I keep telling myself that if I just buy nicer skincare, then I'll finally stick to my skincare routine, but I know that's a lie. Hair care, hair care, hair care. Weird textured hair care. Okay, TJ Maxx. This is cute, but I already have a headband I use for my skincare routine. I was definitely tempted by this big colorful bath section, but I don't actually need any of this stuff right now, so I just walked away. I really liked this blouse, but not $25 worth. These rugs are really cute, but I couldn't think of where I'd put them, so that means I don't need them. Oh hey look, a bath towel. Cool. Alright, let's take it. This was cute, but I'm always thinking about how things are going to gather dust. This is going to get so dusty and it's going to be a pain to clean. This candle somehow smells exactly like Fruit Loops. It's amazing. I actually just used up a bunch of the candles that I had, so seems like a good time to get a new one, and it's $8, which is a good deal. Hey, remember when I pointed out that the disco mushrooms at Five Below were made out of literal styrofoam and already falling apart? And people were like, well, what do you expect? This. These are made out of either ceramic or glass. They are seriously hefty, they feel solid, none of the pieces are coming off, and guess what? They're $8. Yeah, a whole $3 more than the ones made out of styrofoam. I really liked this big one, and I was so torn on whether or not I should get it, so I did what I always do when I'm really torn on an item. I put it back, and I decided to wait and see how I feel. If I still want it in a few weeks, I'll come back for it. I've been on the lookout for some good photo frames, and I really love this one. I think this will match my decor perfectly. This is exactly the type of notepad I was looking for, and it actually comes with 2 of them, so that's fun. But which one should I use first? When I was in the stationery section, I remembered that I don't have a planner for this year yet. This one was $5, and it's super cute. This mug is so cute, but it's not dishwasher safe or microwave safe. Babe, it's a mug! You're telling me I can't put this shit in the microwave? These are really cute, but glasses are one of the easiest things to find at thrift stores, so I don't buy them new anymore. Okay, what the actual fuck is this? I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust any of the food at places like TJ Maxx. I started buying all my mugs at the thrift store because it's cheaper, but honestly, I actually prefer it now. It's so much fun to hunt down unique pieces, and I just don't get the same joy from buying new mugs anymore. I really like this skirt, but if I'm gonna spend $25 on something I didn't plan on buying and don't need, I have to really love it. And I decided I didn't love this skirt quite enough. Oh, and they have Van Cleef dupes here if anyone's interested. Honestly, I feel so disenchanted with fast fashion, I don't even want any of this stuff anymore. If I'm gonna buy something new, I want it to have been made by someone who cared about it. I want it to mean something. This is really cute, but I already have an umbrella. I love the aesthetic of Easter, but I don't actually care about the holiday that much, so it seems dumb for me to spend money on it. These are cute, but I have like a huge container at home of unused fake nails that I should work through before I buy any more. This is like so many layers of late-stage capitalism, I don't even know where to begin. Welcome to Werner Herzog's new line of home decor, sad beige ladders for sad beige children. Okay, so here's my final haul. I got the notepad I came in for, a planner that I hadn't planned on buying, but is something that I actually need, a cute picture frame, which is something I have been looking out for recently, a candle, because I burn candles all the time and I'm running low on them right now, and the bath towel I came in for. I didn't end up finding any sweatpants. This might be the most I've spent on a single de-influencing trip, but I still stayed well within my budget. What did you think about what I ended up choosing? And what store should I de-influence next?